EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Lumen Field. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 7. Mayfield. Will swing this out wide to Irving. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This one from 47 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run the toss with Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Seattle.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5. Here's Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. Like, they identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That one swung out wide to Walker, and he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here goes set.
Defensive play there, coming through to make the play in the backfield. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Cooper, touchdown, Seahawks. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the 1st down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Johnson now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
What's that?
On play action, Mayfield moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 32 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
We are through 1. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Here's Irving. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Working his way open. That is Evans. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down. The handoff, it's Irving. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard, they're not able to pick up any yards.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
This is 3rd and 6.
Set. Set. 180. Real. Set.
Now Mayfield. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time. Comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one from 39 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Buccaneers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Pistol snap back to Darnold. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for Seattle. 33 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Darnold again. Huff brings it in left side. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Check. Lady.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. In the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Talk things over before third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
What can they do here on third down and 7? Throwing, Darnold. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Next, the score, Seahawks 14, Buccaneers 3. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On first and 10, here's Baker. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, and Emeka Egbuka.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 31-yard line.
Second and a yard.
Real. 180. Stop.
Mayfield to throw. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
That's caught. It's Evans. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
First down, Tampa Bay.
First and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
The 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
180.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. There's the reception for Chris Godwin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Baker to throw. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And he will score! Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. His fourth TD grab of the season.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Seven seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. On first and 10, here's Darnold. Forced out left. Going for it all. He's got it! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. That one is complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big one there to start the second half. 32 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Third down, they need 5. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Outright Smith-Njigba has it. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved, and keeps the offense on the field.
Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Now it is first and goal. Looking Smith-Njigba's way again, and again a catch. Trying again here from the 7-yard line, second down and goal.
Second and goal at the Buccaneers 7-yard line.
Now Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
On fourth down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And the Seahawks will extend their third quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Johnson now to return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Alert, 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 alert. Start.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
On first down, here's Irving. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They're on the mark. Another first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Throwing is Baker. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Boye Mafe. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. Trying to be a little too perfect there and hit right at the goal line. Continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 6. Walker now gets us going here in the fourth quarter. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Throwing on third down is Darnold. Room to run, past the 30. And he's out of bounds. We're going to mark him at the 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 8 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8.
Here we go, set.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Darnold now to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on third down, but what they call third and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert third downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
Look wide, get this one complete, and good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 2. On play action, here's Darnold. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
To throw again is Darnold. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Go set.
Handoff, running left, it is Walker. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Here's Walker, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal. They'll drop to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes third and goal. Darnold. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
The kickoff for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. This is first and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Flush to his right. He runs with it. They get 24 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Throwing is Mayfield. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's going to air this one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And will bring up third down.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
One final chance for this defense. And here's third down. He chooses to keep it on the zone read. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago. Respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.
Heartbroken Houston, Texas, couldn't get off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, now you came and changed how I feel. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love.
I mean, it's kind of late to ask that, huh?
Probably talking to you. You ain't never spoke.
Yeah, so you were taking something in. Okay, well, it's too late, huh?
No, when you come back to think of that day, I ain't seen you. You better put and I ain't seen you.
You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be.
Yeah, still funny.
Baby, I could cry. Can I fall in your arms and just fly? When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with your baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love. I got love. Yeah, got love.
That's mine or that good? That's mine. I'm just that good. Okay. Yes. Oh, I know. Say you want a floor? I don't have no floor. Oh. I know you're talking about that. What do you want to say? You put everything over the bed. want water? Okay. Put that. You want it? Hello. Yeah, I bet I break this one.
Tomorrow, bro. I'm still picking up on that oil. I'm sure.
Man, stop.
Know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear
It's not attention.
you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, and I think you should leave that after the tone. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. Know that you know I gave everything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. Better know my heart will never bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians. Never knew that tricks were up your sleeve. Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. Bridges that you burnt, what I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. Watch your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that a problem. Tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? Lipstick when you do when you read. New LV when you fly overseas.
Oh, watch how she come to you, baby.
The crown beef fries on the food. That would be nice and possible to see.
The way it's something. He's wanting some, oh yeah. Big John. Big John. Tasty. Big John.
Told my cousin you better run. Last time he poked fun at me. Got my with a tree.
Thank you. Go sit on the sofa.
Son of a gun. Paid for all I done. Swear they'll get upset. 'Cause I ain't done just yet. Went full drive. Blue lights lit up my brown eye. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Duffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't be so. White son of a gun. Paid for all I done. Swear they'll get upset. 'Cause I ain't done just yet. Tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more.
DJ. That's how I feel. Like I've been sitting in the bleachers all day. Christy!
When's the last time you were afraid?
Christy!
I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
Sweetie! Did you get a snack?
I want chicken chips.
You told me to put my food down. I knew I'm Here, you want chocolate? That's what you said you were looking at. What you want to focus? Focus on the focus. Bro, look.
Worrying in this existence,
Eat the one in your hand first.
might as well not take fear off the table.
You good?
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
Don't have any bags in the back.
You eat some other chips. You just eat some other chips? I could have told you open up another bag of chips.
No, but you didn't. I want the regular chips. Oh, the fish one, too.